and I'm not dying today. Hey guys, it's me Alexis, and I'm here today with a brand new video. So for today's video, I've decided to do like a Halloween horror story type thing, and basically just like funny things that happen around the Halloween time, because it is now October, so that means everything Halloween, which means fall colors and these pillows that I took from my sister because it's fall theme. And I'm just gonna try to make a lot of my videos in the month of October like fall like, and going into November will be like Christmas videos because I'll be way too excited. But yeah, so before we get into the video, make sure to give a big thumbs up and subscribe. Also don't forget to turn on post notifications. Like always, the picture will be right here, it's how you do it. I come out with a new video every Thursday, so if you aren't notified from my notifications by subscribing to me, you should also know to come back every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. That's the time I upload. So yeah, make sure you follow me on all my social media below. Everything will be in the description. Let's just get on to the video. So this video is made up of two stories. They're kind of mini stories, but they both are like involving Halloween. So I'm gonna start with the first one, and the first one was when I was in 6th grade and I was trick-or-treating on Halloween. So in middle school, you still trick-or-treat, you go around with your friends, and you might not make it as extreme as it was in elementary school when you like want to get the most candy and you go for hours, but you still go with your friends, you dress up, do like a group costume. Like, it's more simple, it's not as complex, but you still do the Halloween like whole spirit. So basically I ended up going trick-or-treating with my friends, and I'm gonna give names to the two girls I was with. One was Natalie and one was Megan. I'm probably gonna forget Natalie and Megan, and I know two girls in my grade named Natalie and Megan, but I'm not talking about you guys, but that's a little awkward. So I was going trick-or-treating with Natalie and Megan and a bunch of other people, but those are the girls that we were at. So we ended up going over to Natalie's house, and she said, hey, like, let's just sit here and watch a movie, you know, let's like, just eat our candy. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. It was getting really cold. So we went inside and we got a text from another friend that went to our school, and it was me, Natalie, and Megan, and she was like, hey, I'm having a Halloween party, like, it's an open party, like, you can just come in and out of the house, like, you can come, we're playing like basketball and like, stuff like that. And it was for a party for all of 6th grade. So it wasn't like a banger, it was like a kid's Halloween party. So the girl that's having like this like Halloween party was actually like 4 blocks away from Natalie's house. So we ended up walking from Natalie's to this girl's house. And we walked inside and we like got some of the candy that her mom was giving out. We like just hung out, took pictures, like had a fun time. And then it was time to go. So me, Natalie, and Megan met up with a bunch of other girls. So there's a group of like 10 of us, and we were going to this girl named Tanya's house. So I have to keep thinking of fake names. So it was like me, Natalie, Megan, Tanya, and I don't remember the other girls that were with me. I know them now, they probably go to my school. But we ended up, Tanya had a really big house, she had like a cool basketball court in it. So we ended up deciding that we would just go to her house. So basically, Tanya said that she texted her mom to pick us up from the girls' Halloween party. So we were waiting outside of the girl's house to get picked up by Tanya's mom because we were told that she was coming. We were just waiting for her mom. It wasn't anything that a big deal. So then we waited a couple minutes and we saw Tanya's mom's car parked down the block a little bit, like 4 or 5 houses from the party, and we just assumed like she didn't know where this girl lived necessarily, or just didn't want to be like right up in front of the house because she didn't know if like other parents needed to come. So the group, it wasn't like 10 of us, I would say, well, it was like an SUV, like an Escalade. So it was like the 1, 2, 3, it was maybe like 7 or 8 of us. So we all walked down the block and we were fine. We were just gonna go to this girl's house. And how it ended up happening was I was the last one to get into the car, like Tanya's mom's car. So we ended up getting into the car and everything was fine. Tanya opened up the front seat and sat in, and then Natalie and Megan went to the back seat. And all of a sudden, they started screaming. Like screaming and screaming and screaming, and then ran, like knocked me over so I couldn't get in the car and ran out the car door. And I was so confused because why would they be running away from Tanya's mom's car? Like, I really didn't get it. I was genuinely lost. So as they're running, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And they're like, that's not Tanya's mom. That's not Tanya's mom. Like, that's some random old man. Like, that's not Tanya's mom. Like, he was putting his car and tried to drive away. Like, that's not Tanya's mom. So we ended up, after that, sprinting all the way to Tanya's house, which was literally like 4 blocks. I don't know why we didn't even walk, but we ended up sprinting the whole way there, and like the man that was driving the car like followed us the whole time. It was really creepy, but technically we could have got kidnapped. I don't know where Tanya's mom was in this whole scenario. I don't even know if she even came to pick us up yet, but we ended up being safe and getting to Tanya's house okay, so that's good. And so then the second story time that I have for like spooky Halloween things was in 8th grade, I think 7th or 8th grade, probably 7th. I ended up going to the Brookfield Zoo. And if you live anywhere near Chicagoland area, you know the Brookfield Zoo. It's a really big zoo. It's like, I don't know, it's a nice zoo. So they have like the Halloween themes at the zoo, and it's low-key. I was going into it thinking it wasn't scary. I thought it was going to be like kid-friendly, okay, but little did I know they had people fucking chasing you at the zoo. And if anyone knows anything about me, I hate Halloween, like being scared. I like the fall festivities, but like Halloween is not my favorite thing, like being all spooky and scary. I don't watch scary movies. I don't do anything like that. So it was basically a big group of us, I would say like 7 or 8 of us, and there's too many girls to name, so it's not really important to like name them in the story. They're not really a big part of it. But basically, I am the scaredy cat friend. Like if they go into a haunted house, I'm not gonna go into it. If they go and do anything with like scary shit, I'm staying back with the parents. I'm not doing it. So we ended up, as I said, it was like the 7 or 8 girls and then 2 parents, like one of the girls' parents that brought us. So the first thing, you know, we decided to do was go to the haunted house. And I refuse to go in haunted houses. I've never been into one in my entire life because I get so scared. I think I went into one when I was a little girl at a carnival, which it was in July, and it was like a haunted house. I don't know how that's a thing, but it is. I remember it was a blue building with white letters. I really do remember that. And ever since then, ever since I've seen it, I have not gone into a haunted house ever, and I'm 17 years old. I refuse. I can't do it. I literally can't. Like, I will have a panic attack. So I told them, I was like, guys, I'm gonna wait in line with you, but I'm not gonna go in. Like, I'll stay until the line's over, and then I'm like, that's it. So I was debating on going in, but as soon as the doors opened for them to walk inside, I heard screaming and people saying like, oh my god, no, help. And I was like, yeah, Alexis is out of this one. Don't count me in. I am not dying today. So I ended up telling the parents, like, hey, I'm gonna stay in here with you guys. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. So I waited. It took them like 7 or 8 minutes. And they ended up getting out, and I was like, okay, it's fine. They're like, oh my god, we need to do it again. We need to do it again. We need to do it again. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I literally just sat here alone with your mom and dad, and now we have to do this again. Like, no, sweetie, that's not how that works. I really don't want to do this again. But I was just like, whatever, you do you. And this time they were like, oh my god, like, mom and dad, you come through too. So if all of my friends are gone, and the parents are gone, well, where does that leave me? Alone. In the zoo during the haunted house theme, where I said there's people that are running around chasing kids. I don't do that. I'd rather go home, and I remember the time I was texting my mom like, I need to leave, I cannot do this. Get me out of the zoo, this shit's not supposed to be fucking scary. But, you know, with my luck, it was. So, yeah, so basically, I ended up saying, you know what? You guys go in, you have fun. I'm gonna stand out alone, I don't care. So this time, the line got longer. So if the line outside's longer, the process of getting through the haunted house will take more time because it's a walking one, there's more kids, it's gonna be longer, there's rooms. Like, you go to the first room and get stopped in there, and all the people would be surrounding you, and then the next door would open after a certain amount of time just to like filter the kids. So, as soon as they got into the doors and they shut, I'm alone. And I'm waiting on my phone, okay? And some motherfucking creature, when I say creature, I don't know what character this was supposed to be, came up to me, alright? And I didn't see it coming. I thought it was just gonna be like one of the silly characters because I'm like a kid. I was young at the time, literally like 12. And I thought we were gonna be in the clear. But no, this was like a really, I can picture this right now. It was a really like bat costume and it was hairy. I think it was low-key supposed to be a spider, but then a bag was draped over the head. So like came up and it like draped really long to in front of the person around like their waist. And not even around their waist, probably like their shoulders, but you couldn't see their face or anything. It just looked like they were like hunched over. So all of a sudden I'm sitting there by myself and the guy starts walking towards me, or the creature, and I said, get away from me. Like get away, like don't do that. Like I can't do that. Which I obviously attracted them to me because I'm gonna be panicking and that's funny for them. But I was like, don't do that. But the fucker did. And the person came up to me and we were dead ass this far away from each other. And he went like this, bent his head over, pulled his mask up, and it was a grown, creepy old man's face. A bald old man. He like screamed at me like through his little mask. And I can't even describe how horrific this was. I genuinely was scared for my life, and I booked it. And I was like, okay, I'm a little kid, they're gonna run away and they're not gonna do anything. But no, this guy started chasing me, okay? So the little like queue for the haunted house was windy and I was at the exit. So I began jumping over the queue little metal like poles to like with the winders. I hopped over that. And the next thing I know, the man is running behind me, jumping over them as well. Like he was not stopping. So basically the guy kept chasing me. So I ended up running into a bush next to the haunted house and it got cut off. So I'll keep explaining now. Up getting into this bush and I remember hiding in there, that like seeing in there I could see through, and the guy was literally circling the area just trying to find me. And I sat in that bush crying for about 10 minutes until I got a text from like all my friends saying, oh my god, where are you, where are you, where are you, where are you, like are you okay, where are you, like blah 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 blah. No bitch, I'm not fucking okay, I'm in a bush because you left me and some Spider-Man tried to fucking kill me. Like I literally had nightmares over this for like a long time. I ended up telling my friends like I want to go. But they forced me to do one more thing. You see, before we left, they said, no, 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 Alexis, we have to do the haunted tram. The haunted what now? The haunted tram? Haunted trams, that means aka open. That means something I don't want to do. And I ended up, you know, just saying whatever. I'm not going to be left alone because clearly I would get attacked by Spider-Man. And when I say Spider-Man, I don't mean like that's Spider-Man. I mean a legit creepy Spider-Man, like grown man. So we waited in line, and next thing I know, I'm just sitting there, and in the line, I get some hot cocoa, and I'm wearing my white Aeropostale Bulldog hoodie. It literally was like the bulldog on it, and it was white, and it was really puffy, and I'm spilling my hot chocolate on it because of this. I feel a tap on my shoulder, and motherfucking Freddy Krueger is behind me. I said, oop, spill my fucking tea, literally, because why am I here right now? Why am I here right now? Why am I here right now? We get on the tram, and I decide, hey, I'm gonna be in the middle, because if these bitches are gonna go on the side of this tram, and it's like the zoo tram, like this. Like, the outsides are open, so if these bitches are gonna try to hop in the tram, or put their arm in the tram, you see, I'm in the middle, so we good. So the tram starts moving, and the first thing that happens, and when I say I'm in the middle, I mean two of my friends on the outside, I'm in the middle, and then the rest of the girls were behind me, so I was squished. No one was moving. Well, we are in the first row of the tram, so there's like the bigger gap. It's for like strollers or wheelchairs or stuff like that. So we are there, and then there was like small rows in the back. Bad fucking decision. So the tram starts moving, and the first thing that happens is like the I see you, like little fucking girl on the goddamn swing. Next thing I know, the girl's looking down, like kicking her feet, and she goes and books it at our tram and hops onto our tram, and that big gap by the stroller, a crazy bitch on a motherfucking swing was there. Thing we know, I'm closing my eyes like this. I'm sitting there like, don't let go of me, don't let go of me, don't let go of me, like in like a perfusive like sweat, like I couldn't breathe. I was literally bawling. Like I was like, get me home, call my mom, I want to be tucked in bed with some PJs, not worrying about this. And I ended up, you know, getting to the next area, and it was the creepy clowns, and a bitch is scared of fucking clowns. Everyone liked this video. That's gonna be my next story time, the scary dream I had involving me getting killed by a clown. I had it for literally like 7 years reoccurring, so that might be some psychological thing, but it did happen. So like the video if you want to see it, and I say, night night. Not listening to that today. So I sat there quietly. I was going like this to plug my ears. You know, like, Alexis, it's not bad. These are like ghosts or like bloody guys. And I was like, okay, whatever. I looked up. The heart was still beating, but I was ready. I was making myself look. Little did I know, we turned the corner of this fucking zoo tram, and out of the zoo woods came 7 motherfucking zombies with chainsaws at my car of the tram into that front area. Yeah, they were like throwing their fucking chainsaws at my feet, and I was sitting there like, this is the zoo, bitch. This is the zoo. This is not kid friendly. This is borderline horrifying. We ended up getting out after that because it was pretty late. By the time we waited in the line, so everything, it took long, and then we got food, and like then that we like went on the merry-go-round and shit. But it was time to leave, and we were walking the parking lot. Next thing I know, a skeleton starts chasing after me, and that is when I realized I will never do a scary thing ever again. I've declined Statesville, I've declined Fright Fest, I've declined Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. I'm not getting chased. I'm not living a horror movie. So yeah, that was my crazy story time. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Again, make sure you turn on post notifications and check out my channel next Thursday. I will have at least one new video up, if not next Thursday. If I have one up next Thursday, there might be one Tuesday, so make sure you check. I'm trying to do, you know, a lot of videos. So yeah, again, make sure you follow me on all my social media. Everything will be in the description below. Make sure you check that out. My P.O. box is down there, and I want to start sending letters back to people, like writing them back. If you send me ones, if you want like a personal letter from me, make sure you send like a little card or something. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this spooky video. I will see you guys very soon, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.